Do you need a new camera? Spoiler alert, probably not. I'm gonna need a good fill-up for this discussion. Okay, so many times I have seen people confuse creative block for inferior equipment. It's almost never true that a new camera will make you a better photographer. I can almost always say that isn't true, actually. Wanting a new camera is a very easy trap to fall into, and new cameras are really nice. Again, if you've watched any of my channel or seen a few of my videos, you'll realize or remember that I'm not really a photographic gearhead. I don't lust after the latest cameras, so my viewpoint may be in the minority. However, I think for your long-term benefit as a photographer, it's better to look at why you want the new camera rather than trying to justify the purchase of a new camera. New cameras are so nice. Everyone loves it. It's a wonderful experience, and almost always you're going to get an incredible array of new features that you didn't have before. But is this a good thing? Okay, let's examine a few questions you might want to ask yourself if you're considering a new camera purchase. These are questions about your photography, not about equipment. This is not an equipment video. So, do you struggle to find new subjects to photograph? Do you struggle to photograph your subjects in a different way? Do you have a vague sense of frustration or boredom, or just you don't look forward to a photography session? These aren't signs that you need a new camera. These are signs that you need to evaluate where you are in your photographic journey. We all have these moments. We all come across these moments where something needs to change. I need something. But it's seldom a piece of equipment. What you might want to consider asking yourself is, are you training? Are you learning new things in photography? Are you exploring new ideas? Are you trying out new techniques? This is the kind of thing that will help you find more fulfillment in your photographic journey rather than a piece of gear. Unless you're a gearhead and you just want a new camera, I get it. But if it's your photography that you're not quite happy with, think about doing those kinds of things first before laying out the big bucks for a new camera or big lens or whatever it may be. Okay, now I'm going to switch gears and take the other side. Let's look at things that may be indicators that you in fact do need a new camera. You have a concept photo session in mind, but you keep putting it off because you really don't have the equipment that you need to do it the way you want to do it. You have a new look you want to create, but you can't photograph the session because it requires a new lighting setup, it requires a different focal length, it requires more megapixels, something. You can't do it because you really can't do it. The worst one is you're discouraged with your photography because you have incredible visions and things you want to do, but simply don't have the means to get there technically. These are all reasons you, in fact, do need a new camera. Now, the reason I took the position that you probably don't need a new camera is, unless you're a very new beginner, you're just starting out and you really don't have the basic equipment, you've probably plateaued. You've probably hit some kind of plateau creatively that would indicate that you need something artistic. You need some sort of training to push you over that a camera probably won't. If you are very new and you simply don't have the equipment, then yes, you may need a new piece of equipment. But if you notice, the 3 points I made in both directions are sort of opposite sides of the coin of each other. They make you walk a fine line to make these decisions. So I just wanted to do this video to get you to think before you spend, because money spent can't be gotten back, and I love to see photographers succeed, and it's usually a matter of skill and vision before it's a matter of spending money on a camera. I hope this video has given you a few ideas to consider before you make a large purchase. If in fact that happens, I've accomplished my goal. And if it has helped you, I'd love to hear how. I'd love to hear what you're thinking with gear purchases. I'm always interested to hear what photographers think when they buy a new piece of equipment. If you've enjoyed the video, would you consider a like? And if you like what I'm doing with the channel, would you consider subscribing? Until the next video, cheers.